How's your guys' week? Hopefully your kid's not driving you absolutely freaking bonkers like mine has. No, I'm just kidding. He's actually a pretty easy kid. But I do have my moments. Sometimes often. Hello everybody, welcome back. What is up? How has your week been? Mine has been crazy, but we got through it. We survived. This is Adri. Welcome back to Lifestyle of Adri. So today's video is going to be the baby must have for 0 to 6 months. If your baby is 0 to 6 months, these are things that you absolutely should definitely get. I did a video on my top 10 things parents absolutely need before you have your baby. If you guys have a newborn or a baby that's really young, go check that video out right away because there are a lot of good products in there that you need as well. So go out, check that video right after this one, and let's get rolling. One of the best things that you can have for your baby from 0 to 6 months, even on to 2, 3 toddler stages, are these baby headphones. The brand that I have is the Bands. And they look like this. Just kidding. My head is way too big. Because obviously I'm so smart, right? That's why my head is huge. I'm an idiot. These were about $20 on Amazon and they were actually gifted to me from my aunt, but I still have them. I still use them. They're so great to keep in your diaper bag if you're going to a theme park, a fair, circus, somewhere really, really loud that could cause them any ear damage. You want to avoid that at all costs. Think about how sensitive their ears are at such a young stage. You don't want them to get permanent ear damage. Another thing that I have is a cart cover. If you take them out to the store, it's something that is a little bit padded and covers the whole inside of their cart, especially right now with coronavirus going on. And if you have to absolutely take your baby to the store, there's nobody to watch them. You don't want them touching that rail, touching their mouth, biting it. I don't know how many times Hudson would try and bite the rail. What the heck? Babies put everything in their mouths. Having that cart cover, you can wash it. You know it's clean. You know it's sanitary. If they gotta bite something, it's there. And they're relatively inexpensive. I think mine was, again, $20 at Target. Once they can start to sit up on their own, this is great to have. You can put them in the cart. They're covered, they're protected, it's sanitary. Another thing that is great is a silicone feeding mat. They're super flimsy, super flexible, and they stick, see, as you can tell. So they stick to any surface. All you gotta do is wipe it off, take it home and wash it. And these are great because when you go out, you can try and lay napkins down or whatever, but the easiest way for a baby to eat is with their hands. So it's easy to just slap this guy down, throw their food on it, let them go to town. You can get the Munchkin brand. They're about 2 for $15. I always kept one in the diaper bag because you never know when you're gonna stop somewhere and eat, and you're gonna want that mat to go ahead and feed your baby on. Now, this one is a rubber car seat cover or protector. It goes all the way down under the car seat. It's almost good to get this when they're really young. When they're little, they drop their bottles everywhere, and a lot of times you can get milk stains. I did not get one of these early on, and there are some stains in my car that I've tried to wash out, but it's kind of hard to get to. So this is just good to provide a layer of protection. Your baby is going to be throwing their bottles, throwing their sippy cups, whatever the case may be. And it's just easy if you don't want to damage your seats. You don't necessarily need these, but I really wish I had gotten this sooner so my seats weren't as damaged from all the milk spills and bottle spills and Chi-Chi milk. You know, it happens. Another one that's probably really obvious is a diaper genie. You don't really need one of these. You can always throw the diapers in the trash, but I thought mine was really great to have for the poop diapers. Those things freaking smell disgusting. The pee diapers, you can just throw those in the trash can if you want to really get a good value on the bags and not go through them as fast or use as much. But those poop diapers can be pretty gross, so that diaper genie is great to just toss those in. You can get little air filters or deodorizers for those bags, and it's really helpful. And diaper genies are about $25 to $45 from Target, depending on which one you want. I went for the cheaper one. It did the job. It was fine. Sometimes you need functionality over the best top-of-the-line product. For parents, comfy PJs. You will be in your PJs a lot. You will be lounging. You thought you were in PJs a lot during this quarantine? Wait till you have a baby. Those are gonna be your Friday night out clothes. I'm gonna wear my extra comfy PJs for tonight because I can and I want to. Moms, I just got those really long tank top, I don't know, freaking muumuus, whatever. They're not sexy, they're not hot, but they are so damn comfortable. And when you're a new mom, You don't care about anything but being comfortable as much as you can. So hunker down and get ready for a long ride. Boy moms, you have to get Vaseline. You can also use Aquaphor, Aquaphor, whatever it's called. But when you have your newborn baby boy, you need to make sure to Vaseline the top of their manhood, because there are times where their boy parts will stick to their diaper. There was a time where I had to take Hudson for an emergency visit with his pediatrician because his little manhood was really red and really swollen, and I didn't know what was going on. But the doctor had told me that you have to put Vaseline or Aquaphor, some kind of ointment, over their man part before you put their diaper on, because their skin is so delicate that when you're putting the diaper on and they're going to the restroom, sometimes, you know, there's just that moisture in there. It will stick. And every time you take their diaper off, it will pull it and it will irritate them. I felt so bad. I was like, oh my God, my little baby's manhood. But you know what? It happens. There's things that you learn as a new parent. That's what I'm here for, to tell you, don't make those same mistakes. So make sure, all boy moms, you have a little thing of Vaseline or you have a little thing of Aquaphor. So I had this little travel pack, and it was maybe $3 or $4 at Target or Walmart. Super reasonable. Comes with 2, which is perfect. Just throw one in the diaper bag, and when you run out of that one, you have a backup. You know, you just want to make sure they're not irritated or in pain in any way. So boy moms, must have. Next thing rolling on is Aquaphor. I thought that was the best. I did use Desitin for a while, but I hated it. That paste got everywhere. Whatever it got on, it never really came out of. It was just a mess. Aquaphor is a healing ointment, and Desitin is more preventative. That was just my personal preference, to ditch the diaper rash paste. I was not a fan, and stick with Aquaphor. Another thing too are medical grade gloves. So if there's an instance where your baby has a really bad diaper rash and it's really raw and really red, yes, you can wash your hands before you change them, but you have bacteria under your nails. You don't want any bacteria getting into those open areas. Get some medical grade gloves just to have on hand, and if you change their diaper when they have a bad diaper rash, put some gloves on first to make sure they don't get any type of bacterial infection from all the crap under your fingernails. I know it sounds crazy, but it did happen to Hudson, and that was advice from my pediatrician that I'm now passing on to you. Now, I know this is a really controversial product. Some people want it, some people don't. Some people say you really don't need it, but I chose to get it, and that's a wipey warmer. They're about $20 to $25. Think about it. Your baby's skin is so sensitive and so delicate. Would you really want someone to come over and wipe your ass with a ice cold, wet towel? No, that sounds so uncomfortable. Oh my gosh, even as an adult, I cringe. Have you ever gone to the pool and had to wipe yourself and pull your freaking wet swimsuit back up? It's horrible. It's horrible. Can you imagine a little baby having that 10, 15 times a day? Give them a little bit more comfort. It's not that much of a splurge, and they will thank you so much by hugs and smiles and kisses. But get the warmer, make it comfortable when you're wiping your kid's ass. One more thing that I did mention in my top 10 was baby Tylenol. Make sure you get that right away, because your baby's gonna grow so fast. You're gonna get your days mixed up. You're gonna be so exhausted. You're not even gonna realize they're old enough when they are not feeling well, they need Tylenol. Say that the stores are closed. Get it early on, so by the time they need it, you already have it. You don't have to go out and get it and give them a couple extra more hours of suffering. Have it ready, stash it in your medicine cabinet, and you never have to worry about needing it. One more thing for moms is a back pillow. I will try to insert a picture somewhere in here or in the description. It's a really comfy wedge pillow that has 2 armrests. That was so good when I was up in the middle of the night feeding Hudson or rocking him, so you can kind of semi-sleep against the wall because you're so tired. They're about $20, and I swear by those back pillows. Just keep it by your bedside, and you don't have to worry about maneuvering those awkward regular pillows to kind of support your back. They're wedged, so they really support you, and you can lean back and be comfortable. Also, a baby bounce rocker, and I'm talking about one of those kind of spring back ones. These are really great for if you're taking a shower. You can strap them in, have them, and they'll be entertained long enough so you can get a 5-minute shower, because who gets more than a 5-minute shower? Not this bitch. They'll be good to go for a couple of minutes so you can get whatever you need to done, and they're really fun for them. They love it. One other thing, if you don't have tinted windows, is get a car screen cover. The sun is so harsh, and you don't want to put a blanket over and make it all hot, but those window screens are pretty inexpensive. You can get 2 for $20, 2 for $10 even sometimes, and they block out all the sun for them. So if you don't have tinted windows and you live somewhere where there is harsh sunlight, I highly recommend that. All right, guys, I hope this video helped. I hope it was informative. I hope that you heard something that you didn't really think of or didn't expect, and these are products great for babies between 0 to 6 months. Again, check out my other video, top 10 must-haves before your baby. go check that video out right away. That one is super helpful as well. Thank you for coming back to my channel, Lifestyle of Adri. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and hit that like button. Thanks for your support, and I will see you guys next week.